YouTube, this is Mega Dweezil coming at you from the great Indiana wilderness, and welcome to another afternoon on YouTube, home of the unvarnished truth. And I just got something to say here about, I understand, okay, that people tell you stuff you don't want to hear, and it's very easy to go into a state of denial, and so I want to understand, all you zombie deniers out there, I want you to know I don't hate you. I don't hate you. I understand, it's a difficult thing to accept that the walking dead are amongst us, and that there is in fact a problem that we have to deal with. Americans are very good at not dealing with this sort of problem, and we become easily distracted, But I want you to ask yourself, okay, why is the mainstream media trying so hard to ignore this problem? I looked all over most recent videos today, and I could not find a single video on the zombie threat. Yeah, they want to talk about, that bullshit in Copenhagen, and they want to talk about the failing economy, and they even want to talk about that trumped up Japanese Illuminati iceberg that's drifting towards Australia. But do they want to get down to business and talk about the real deal? No. They do not want to talk about the zombie threat. And there's just a few of us zombie truthers out here that are fighting a good fight, and trying to wake you all up. For God's sake, people, how can I help you if you don't help yourself? Now I'm going to try today to teach you another very simple home defense mechanism for, in case a zombie should somehow infiltrate your home. This also has an outdoor application. As you can see, this is a very simple device. It is made from a piece of 1/2-inch plywood that is 1 foot by 2 feet long, 2 garden stakes affixed at the corners, and 4 simple laundry attachment devices, commonly known as clothespins, okay, that are affixed here at 2 at the bottom corners facing downward, 2 at the upper corners facing upward. Okay, this is a very simple device. I recommend that you build it out of pressure treated wood. Consequently, you don't have to keep rebuilding it all the time. As I said, this can be used in an indoor or an outdoor application. If you use it in an indoor application, it's more of an alert device. If you used it in an outdoor application, you can actually stake the zombie to the ground. They go around in a little circle. You can put lights on them and use them as a handy Christmas decoration. A little green and red spray paint, maybe some antlers on his head. Everybody in the neighborhood's going to want one. Okay, now all you need past this, our fascinating wooden setup here with our 4 laundry attachment devices, is you need a piece of sash cord, sturdy sash cord. This is a zombie fighter's best friend right here. Okay, and what we are going to do is we're simply going to take a small bite in our sash cord. We're going to place it in the uppermost left-hand clothespin. We are then going to take another small bite of the rope, place it in the uppermost right-hand clothespin. We're now going to spread our loop out, taking a bite in the downward corner. We have fixed that into our downward facing clothespin, and finally we take another bite and fix it into our final downward facing clothespin, which leaves us with the loose end of our snare. Okay, this can be affixed to the bottom hinge of a doorway in your home. Okay, or for outdoor application, you can fix it to a garden stake and drive it deeply into the ground. As we know, zombies have very poor fine motor skills. They are unable to untie knots, and once you get a zombie in a zombie snare, they in fact are unable to understand what's going on and will simply continue to pull on this snare until they starve to death or until the crows get them. For God's sake, people, wake up. Make one of these for yourself, okay? You are going to need this when the zombie apocalypse comes, and I cannot help you if you will not help yourselves. In our next video, we're going to see a practical application of our indoor-outdoor zombie snare. Now, as you can see, this demonstrates the proper placement for the indoor application of our zombie snare. Okay, and we have good reason to believe that there is a zombie that has in fact infiltrated the house, because having used our zombie nullification device, we have in fact placed a noisemaker on our zombie, and we can hear it in the other room. So what we wish to do is lure it into the snare. Okay, and having strategically placed our snare in the doorway in its indoor application, we are now going to seek to summon a zombie from the other room. And in this case, we don't have a real zombie, so we are using a Canadian. And consequently, you have to develop your skill in another undead martial art, which is zombie taunting. Okay, to lure them into the trap. Hey, you godless communist fucker! Come take a big bite of this! Oh my God, here it comes. Over here, you stinky undead hoochie. Oh my God. And she has sprung the trap. And it's tightened around the ankle. And down she goes. Oh. Holy shit. It's an ugly one. And we see now that we have our zombie secured, and we can dispatch the zombie in a number of ways.
Please kill me.